EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Seahawks send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's
back. Maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
55, right there in the middle, 55. 3 bucks, 3 bucks, 3 bucks.
on 2nd and 11 now. Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Switch up, switch up. Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50.
From the gun, Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
yeah.
Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Wilson flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Fourth down, here's Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. From the 10, 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check three. Deuce. 55. Right there.
Now Murray. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
I can so dang fast. That's how to pick a play.
Just across midfield. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. The defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating the pass instead of the run that they got.
Oh, I thought I could get there. It's so slow. My baby.
That big guy named Diamond.
Yeah. Ivan.
And the key thing is you nailed it. Forced to, because as you know, coaches, like on these short field goals, there's a lot of free throws, right? To them, those guys are going to drive as close to end. There's maybe 6 of them a game. That's a big deal.
Bless you, baby.
As a team player, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf here. That's bottom shelf material.
Father, wait, now you want to go. He will drop you off and pick you up.
Murray and the Cardinals winning first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Thank you, Natalie.
After the
Thank you,
touch,
Father.
here's Murray. They let this one go.
No.
This one is incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's second down.
There is something to the game plan trying to keep the defense honest.
Go on, get lost.
Speed, you do your
Chinese people
specificity,
with that good people do
squeeze
nothing.
under it, and hope
What
you
is
can
that?
get downfield.
It means that I'm not cleaned up with your crud anymore, Chloe, and neither is anyone else around here. So take your attitude and go on, get lost. Good job.
To the air on second down, it's Murray. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Dude, you want to make friends, right? We'll go to the internet and you'll not chew it up. What you see, see yourself.
Cardinals, 44 yards.
Okay?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
I just wanted you to know that I was only trying to take you chewing gum off your seat. I swear. I've never been to school.
It's a pickup.
I've never had friends. So it's sort of
That kind of makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showed shotgun, and they ran out of that. That's a nice play for them defensively to hold us so short in the game. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going. And they'll give him here to his running back. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown.
excellent choice, Master. Those who are made for the job.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now holding on to their lead.
It broke.
It's even bigger. Increase their lead to 10 zip.
Huh? No. Oh yeah, in the trash can. Yeah, I saw it. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm sure you wasn't trying to hide it. I'm sure you wasn't trying to hide it.
Now the ladies, especially this one, all of a sudden. I mean, dude, do I go up to her and crack a joke, shoot her a compliment, invite her to the zoo, play serious? You know, she's way up getting this.
So what, baby? No. No, not using the cutting board.
You're part of the cover team model, baby. I'm not that cool. You're cool too, dude. Trust me. Or you wouldn't be my best bud. Invite her to the zoo. She'll say yes. I promise.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
What if I had like a Marauder store or something? Things like playing.
And guess what? It brings up third down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Oh, he's such a flirty, hottie, swampissimo, yummy-tastic spellbinder. All of the above. Oh, so sorry. Right, you know? Sorry. Sorry. He's talking about that. How come you making up? Any ideas, Negroes? How about we all check out the zoo today? What is they got a new... Yeah, they got a new panther.
Awesome idea. Right there, yes. Love animals. I'm really into animals. Animals.
Cool. 4 o'clock then.
4 o'clock. Earlier that you do realize we know what's he crazy about? Just ask you out, right? Wait, what? No, like this. No, today hasn't much maybe. I'm not worried about my I can't do it
Sure, if I could be your son. My son will look at it. You'd be ridiculous. Of course you can. When you're a rover baronet, this is later on. Not even a rover baronet. Oh, no, dude. You're coming with me. You can't be a robot myself.
Texting. Do you read me, girl? I can hear you. But I still know we can go through with this. Of course you can. Just be yourself. Remember the last time? Just be yourself. Fine, just be yourself and... That's right, girl. Why you motivation?
Look that right up the middle. Just stop and run plays. Oh, this shit.
You're not perfect at
Little Mark's right down here scoring. But I can't stop this quick pass.
Hey, you know,
This kid is turning out to be a lot more interesting than I thought. Turn up the volume. Yeah, we're not there. I mean, we don't need to hear it. I got us there. Only the finest for my baby. Whoa, look at the size of that piece of meat it's eating. Typical diet for a feline species requiring the sprint to run its speeds in excess of 60 miles per hour. 60 miles per hour? Is that all? I thought panthers were much faster than that. I feel like the human is impossible. No human being could compete with my panther. Is that so? What place did your cat come in at the county athletics tournament? I came in first place. You can't possibly compare yourself to my panther, kiddo. No need to. I'm obviously the better looking one. Hey, kitty. Oh, this one's not. Last one's a rotten egg.
let's see. I don't think you'd be a rotten egg. You'd be lunch.
Your friend's right, kiddo. Now please leave. She needs peace and quiet while she eats. You're stressing her out. Oh, stretch out on this baby. She's talking about a wild animal. Leave now.
I've seen this episode 12 times.
Come on, man. Oh, I'm really kidding you alone with this angry babysitter.
Murray again, second and 10.
Only can these animal in class. I like that idea.
They beautiful.
Go ahead, my little Diva Akuma. Fly off and take a...
Five lines on the catch there, brings up second down. Now another timeout.
He's not funny, is it?
As the clock will start with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Yes, he is. But first, I wanted to take this opportunity to
Now a handoff here with third down.
tell you that I forgot what I don't know how to tell him.
Hey, what are you doing? You do? Well, I can help you with that.
Set the clock with 24 seconds to
You
go in this first half.
how to tell someone you love them. Can't wait to hear this one. Can't wait to hear this one.
What?
Can't wait to hear, about this lucky girl.
Oh, God. Tell her it's you. It's you.
Two first downs.
My friend Dahlia.
Awesome! No, not awesome. I can just see that. Wait, you can just have to be heard. You're like a brother to me. No, you're just
Say something.
I said it'd be so sad to tell her.
I offer you the power to switch the games for a small price. Yes, you still up for a little race? Go ahead, I'll give you
Yeah, that was good. I said, yeah, that was good.
This whole big thing with Nino is not happening.
We better teach this place.
Uh-oh. She got her win. She got her win, baby. Yep. I said, yep. All right, come on, linebacker. Cover 20. Tell mommy that's all you want is some loving. Well, yeah. Tell mommy that's all I want is some loving.
But we better watch him. I mean that boy before he does. Over there.
So after the run for no gain, he's 2nd and 10.
It's down to just the two of us.
There it is.
You'll never get me.
trying to chase it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Did everybody like your hair, Leah? Did everybody like your hair with 4 pixels?
Coming to the
1, 2, 3, 4.
and their halftime huddle now even deeper. They need a big drive here to get this team to the first touchdown of the second half score against them.
They were down at the half.
1, 2,
You mentioned they're down a
3,
little
4.
bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the door and start pushing. And try to get back to where you were to start the half.
Took off the exact thing just then.
Their gain of 28 yards there, getting the first down.
You want to show them that you can do a whole step by yourself? Or you can
Daddy, say look, Daddy. You step in.
step with me, step with me, step with me.
No, that's why she keeps.
He had that eye down the entire time.
Stephanie, Dad, look, Stephanie.
No, she's the one who's in it. She brought up the
She won't come up. Your hair.
chicken wings, chicken wings.
What the heck,
Hot dogs and bologna, chicken macaroni, chilling with my homies. Oh, chicken wings, my daddy. Chicken wings, hot dog and bologna, chicken macaroni, chilling with my homies.
Yeah. Hey, home. Damn, man, I don't want this nigga to skull at all.
Daddy, they even come with a phone. They come with a phone. But me and my kept saying that we had to build it. There's so many people that were building nice.
Yeah.
We built some of the pieces.
Arizona's offense ready to get their drive started.
I'll be right back.
Okay, go potty.
Touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Operating for the gun. Murray, flush to the corner. He's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get in the scramble there. He's second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble down first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
I'm being alive.
Now they try to chase it in here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards to pick up first down.
You certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Right back to him on first down. Only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They can do this job building the play of attack and not getting ground. Oh, I can't get my feet on now, but I thought he was getting close to breaking that one. Give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Murray going to transfer on 3rd down.
There you go, man. Doing dumb shit.
And we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know he's going to be some somewhere, but you got to put it away and secure it as they try to get downfield. backfield. That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a handoff to Ryan. And he's going to be met about the 43. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves with a 3rd and long. And you know this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They got to make some moves.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Simpson Abuka. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. 13 now as this one is sent away. That one sails out of bounds. A side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone set some
Every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try to put them.
Look at that.
Let's see.
Big sacks. And look.
Murray now
Ready?
on first down.
Look. Ready? Look. This is a big sack.
Let's see.
And he's the Stockton.
Well, guys, the whole week off.
Are you serious? Oh, scared me.
You were so excited?
No, I was, well, yeah, but no, I'm like, are you serious? Like, you got COVID exposure or something?
No.
I thought you got a text message. I'd love for you to be off a whole week.
I really feel yucky right now, though.
You don't take vitamins at all.
Yeah, I take 2 of Maria's gummy bears every night. Does that count?
My mom's house under contract.
Really?
$109,000.
So how do you know I really can't get her mom put there anymore? Well, yeah.
She said the buyer already got proof for their loan.
The VA loan?
I have no idea.
Hey, Leah. I was going to say Leah.
What?
Oh, no.
That definitely isn't her name.
But I wasn't saying Leah. When I get, like,
My dog, sack, fumble, sack.
Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him.
all right, baby. We are on. Think we're on this page. Can I take some of your
I
medicine?
swear.
Really, take some of your medicine? Can I take some of your medicine?
Tell mama she can take some of your medicine, baby.
Thanks. You coughed all over me. Perfect. You hugged me and coughed on me. I know. I was looking at her nose too and shit.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'm not going to mommy drink. 15 milliliters. Take up the whole thing.
That's a quick pass to Davis. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to end up being the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the desert here in Glendale.
It doesn't taste that bad. Ma'am, it doesn't taste that bad.
Number 4. We'll see how it's all going down.
Isn't that bad? Do number 20. Number 20.
Back-to-back receptions for him.
Need that one.
First down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of
I swear, none of my guys can jump for a ball.
And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence is sky high. You just
Like, what the hell?
bangs it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
I need to go wide the hell open.
Good. What's next? 21. Look, we got that one.
Wait, this is a bigger set.
Yes. See, so now your nose is running. Your nose is normally running. Blow. Don't push that. Just blow first. Just blow. Look, now it's this one.
Nigga smack me in my mouth.
Wait. Okay. Look. Baby girl, my ears are starting to hurt now.
Mommy,
I can feel it starting to run.
Mommy, I don't do
Don't get me sick.
put that
Oh, look, it says our names. Stephanie, Andrea, Emma, Olivia, and Mia.
Yeah,
Okay.
but there's some of the cards.
And there's a lot more that we have to do, but we can't do it because we still are on the same set. We're not
Incomplete.
getting distracted. Okay, look what it needs. Black and pink. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And the black one.
This one is the.
Okay, we gotta put it on the white.
Wow. How the
Okay.
Okay, put it on the white. There. Yep.
Look at it.
They only put him twice in the game last week as he gets this
No,
Okay, that's fine. Step number 22.
Okay. I'm sure Emma's in there. I didn't want the mini over and to do that.
Yep. This is what we need. Look for that one. That one. Look. We need 2 of those.
That's nerve-wracking.
Leader, it's 5-2, baby. I'm gonna use all these napkins up before your party.
Why?
Get a break. God, why don't you get a stop?
Is it itchy or burn when you pee? Okay, we are ready, baby.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdowns.
Can I get a stop right here, please? Please. What, man? What's wrong? It hurts.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big two-point conversion attempt.
Let's take it back.
Wilson now. He'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get the two. It's called. So they'll get the conversion. And now we're back to a one-score game. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Mike 50. Check that out. Larry. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 4.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now, Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down right about the 20. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
You got this.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now a desperation throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Wilson to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 33. 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
14.
They go play action now. Wilson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They go play action with Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Again, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 23-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cardinals, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll have